How am I and my quotient of relationship, and how can numerology help me? That relationship be any. That can be between two partners of business. That can be between your boss and the subordinates. That can be with your life partner. That can be with your siblings, your parents, amongst your parents. So this question is always nagging and very, very relevant, isn't it? And when you look at numerology, it just exactly tells you what could be happening between two humans, because the relationship is dominated by a percentage in your name, a percentage in your date of birth, and a large percentage from your karmic debts, if you may have that coming from the past life. If 3 or 4 planets are not in line, no matter whom you marry, no matter how many gun or how many planets are in harmony with each other, from a Pandit's perspective, relationships will not work. Do you realize that the divorces are maximum on rise amongst the Hindus, where all the matchmaking happens? So is it what happened? Has astrology gone wrong? No. The socio-economic conditions have changed. The aspirations of individuals have changed. The fabric of large families has broken down into nuclear families. The support system has vanished to sustain relations, and that is why it's on the rise. So what do you understand by that? So it really is not all about if the compatibility is there between you and your partners. It is all about, is your partner successful in health-wealth relationship? Are you going to be successful in health-wealth relationship? If not, these are the situations that can come in between you and create even bigger challenge. So remember that when you talk about relationships, I make a full chart, a full life chart of the milestones ahead, the current status, the past impact of any debris that you may be carrying, and understand if those times are going to happen in the future between partners where there is going to be stress in the money in the house, stress of health in the house, stress of relationship in the house, then how much compatible those planets are to manage that stress. And you know what? In my experience, a lot of them fail. So when you look at a marriage compatibility, which I do all the time, I look at the entire chart and give a percentage, and I say, okay, this marriage can be remedied. We can go ahead with the marriage. This cannot. But the good news is 75% of the relationships that I look at are remediable or they work. So the fail percentage is actually pretty less. Having said so, it does not undermine the fact that you cannot take any relationship for granted, and any relationship you're getting into, personal or professional, should be first analyzed with numbers by a numerologist.